St. Louis area leaders held a special violence reduction meeting this morning at the Washington University School of Medicine. Experts presented ideas and solutions working well in other places to help cities crack down on hotspots for violent crime. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, was there and joins us with new details. Mark.
Yeah, you heard that old quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Crime analysts and experts said that original injustice of violence can quickly spread to surrounding areas, and that ripple effect can cost communities $10 million to $19 million per murder. When it comes to crime and safety,
I'm just afraid the future of the entire region is at stake.
local leaders know their reputation is on the line.
The city is the face of the region.
That's why they gathered here.
So we can change that narrative of St. Louis being one of the most dangerous cities or regions in the country to being one of the more safest.
After all, politicians prefer to preside over places people flock to, not flee from.
People living on both coasts that might be thinking of moving a business here, they don't know the difference. They think that this entire region has a crime problem because one part of the city does.
St. Charles County Executive Steve Ellman appeared to question recent crime statistics showing a 20% drop in homicides in the city.
When you bring that forward, you're going to have to show that the numbers are correct. And that we've had several media sources ask questions, I think very good questions. Some have been answered, others haven't.
I don't question the validity of homicide data. Homicide data is generally very accurately reported. You have a fundamental measure, which is the presence or absence of a dead body.
That's Harvard scholar Thomas Abt. He wrote the book Bleeding Out, outlining a bold new plan for peace in the streets. Instead of surging police to high-crime neighborhoods,
The better strategy is to identify the key people in place and places within those regions that are driving the violence.
he suggested governments get more focused on identifying key indicators of why someone might pick up a gun in the first place and dispense with distracting programs.
I just have to be candid. Midnight basketball is a good example of something that sounds great but doesn't do much to reduce violence. And so one of the things that we have to do is we have to be honest with folks about what works and what doesn't work.
Mayor Jones appeared to take much of his message to heart. She said she hopes leaders can leave this conference zeroing in on one or two key takeaways instead of some overwhelming laundry list of vague directives.